Welcome back to my throne, everyone. Starkman Sale back with another video. So, as recent, if you just saw one of my new shorts, or if you've been keeping up with some of my Instagram stories, well, as you can tell, I have Darth Revan's helmet, which is pretty cool. I really love it. Now, other people would kill to collect Vader's helmet, but for some others, they would kill to probably just to have Revan's helmet in their possession. Or you can have both. Whatever one floats the boat, you know? So I was really excited to get this for my late birthday, and as it was last month. So this was kind of a late birthday gift from I think a week or two back. I think it was last week. But anyway. What does everyone know about the Enigma, Revan himself? If you guys haven't played the Knights of the Old Republic game from way back on the first Xbox, I have. Revan was once a Jedi who thought he could save the Republic. And, well, then the Mandalorian Wars came, it changed him, and now he returned as a Sith, and now just thought it was a Sith who could master the darkness. But in the end, he knew the consequences of both and the losses. If you guys read up on lore about Revan, Revan was probably one of the most gifted Jedi during the Old Republic ages. He was known as the Prodigal Knight. But not only that, he shared a special connection with another Jedi by the name of Bastila Shan, in which she possessed a special power called Battle Meditation. And with them together, they were able to take down Malak. So, I know what you guys are thinking. Yes, Revan was a Jedi. He was a former Sith. And you're probably wondering why did a Jedi in the first place also use Force lightning? Well, the thing is, if you looked up the lore long enough, and if we saw any other videos, we always have to remember one thing. He was never Jedi, and he was never Sith at the end of all this. He was something else. He was the balance between. A person from the Old Republic by the name of Treya thought that Revan was power. Some say Revan was power. Some say he was the answer they were all looking for to bring an end to this war. Of the Old Republic, the Mandalorian Wars, all of it. Battle of Malachor. Who knows? But all we know is Revan was a very special Jedi who, well, looked things the other way. He didn't ignore pleas for help, even though he knew it went against some of the principles and morals of the Jedi Code. Then, well, he left on a different path to help people, because the Mandalorians during that time were invading planet after planet. People died. Every plea ignored to help. The council chose not to intervene. I mean, yes, I get it. The Jedis were meant to be peacekeepers, not soldiers. And that's what Revan thought to believe. But he chose a different path, and he decided to answer pleas for help. Because war can change a person. And it did. It changed Revan. And to some other Jedi, yeah, war can change a righteous person's heart. Alright? It's seen war destroy them or destroy other types of people, you know? It can really do that to a person. But Revan chose to do what he thought was right. The code wasn't wrong. But well, how would I say it? I mean, the code was born from Jedi wisdom, and of course, the code's not wrong. But it wasn't its moral, it was the problem, alright? It was its certainty, alright? The council during that time let fear, guide them. And you know what? That was a mistake. It was. But Revan, he sought to He sought a different path. I mean, what else could he have done? Would you have done the same thing if worlds were burning and everything? You probably wouldn't. I know I wouldn't. Even if it meant going to war and helping others and defying peace, well, build peace again anyway. It will change a person, but it depends on your resolve too. You can't just, well, just do it halfway through and then just leave it and then, oh, peace is established. No, Revan, he thought differently. Because it was thanks to him the Mandalorian wars were over. But of course, he returned shattered. He fell. But as you know, things changed and everything. And after that, Malik rose, took power, and of course it led Revan to believe in many things. Make some different changes and all of that. Hunting for the Starforge, stopping Malik. So that's just how it just goes. And then after that, Revan sought out on another quest to bring balance to the Force. He was truly a marvel. And you guys probably know this too. Like, yes, he wielded a red lightsaber, a color of the Sith. But his true lightsaber color was always purple. And like I said, if you guys have read the lore, okay, his lightsaber was purple because we all know what the meaning of the purple color saber is. Someone who's light and someone who's quite touched a bit of the darkness but hasn't fully enveloped in it. And so that's why Revan always used a purple saber. He was never Jedi. He was never Sith. He was something more. He was both worlds. To some people, and even me, I think he was the balance during that whole Old Republic era. And of course, we all know what happened too. Like, Revan, Bastila Shan, they fell in love, they married, they have a child, and now Satale Shan, their daughter Revan, got the battle meditation from her mother. It's just so amazing how Jedi lore, how one Jedi, or, well, Jedi, Sith, or as you could say, an enigma, was able to change so much over the course of the history during the Old Republic. One Jedi can do that. Have to remember that. That just means also one person can change the course of history, depending on what they do. Well, I'll tell you guys this. I love Star Wars and everything. And I'm pretty sure other people, other YouTubers have, well, yeah, they already had lores and everything, videos on Revan and everything. But for me, I like to do things differently. I like to, do it a little more physically than show pictures and everything, but more of a heart-to-heart connection, So that's why I decided to do this video today. And you know what? Before we end this video, as if you guys know, it fits quite comfortably. So, but that's going to be it for my video. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on the notifications, and make sure to share this with some of your friends. And follow me on Instagram, DarkPrinceLeo. Still not giving up on my goal, too. You guys have a great one.